okay now.
I'm the top dog in the league, homie. Let's speak on it, a stretch for anybody to reach on me. Just breathe on it, don't tell them, they gotta know it's me on it. Won't kick it on me and go for 3 on you. You couldn't guard me with the cleanest armor, I got it covered, these corners. I'm the top dog in the league, homie. Let's speak on it, a stretch for anybody to reach on me. Just breathe on it, don't tell them, they gotta know it's me on it. Won't kick it on me and go for 3 on you. You couldn't guard me with the cleanest armor, I got it covered, these corner like yeah.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of D's Corner. We have some breaking news this morning. I was getting ready to drop my video on who the Chiefs should trade for. I had 5 targets, and one of them was D-Hop. But the Chiefs have traded for DeAndre Hopkins again. Before I jump in, everyone, please do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe. Really do me a lot of justice, and I truly appreciate it. The Chiefs, we knew were going to make a move for a wide receiver, especially after the Rashee Rice injury. Hollywood Brown had already been hurt. Travis Kelce is a little looks like he's just kind of saving it for the playoffs like last year. Cooper Kupp, now it's been reported that the Rams were contacting teams about trading Cooper Kupp. One, he was a target that I thought would be good for the Chiefs, but the Chiefs needed a team to be able to take on a lot of the cap. D-Hop still has another year on his contract after this year. He just signed with Tennessee. But he's leaving Will Levis, and he's getting ready to play with the best quarterback in the league, Patrick Mahomes. Like I said, there was many options. I wonder if the Chiefs will still make another trade to try to get some more weapons in. But once they start to get healthy, obviously Rashee Rice won't be back. I think Hollywood might be out for the season as well, but you should get Pacheco back, so you'll have Pacheco along with Kareem Hunt running the rock, and then you'll have this guy. You will have DeAndre Hopkins, who is not what he used to be as far as he was never a burner, but he's definitely going to be able to find himself open in zones. He's going to make the catch. That's the most important thing. DeAndre Hopkins has great hands, very, very, very low drop rate, which should help him and Patrick get to clicking early and often. Like I said, I still wonder. There are still some players that I think would benefit and be good with the Chiefs. One of them being Deontay Johnson from the Carolina Panthers. Darius Slayton of the New York Giants as well could be another name to keep an eye on for. But we're about to hit into this trade season, man. I think it's November 5th, if I'm not mistaken. So you got about 2 weeks, so you should start seeing some big names traded. I'm going to go ahead and start dropping my 5 trade ideas that I have for certain teams and for certain players, certain teams for certain players, and certain teams for players and players for teams. I give this grade for the Kansas City Chiefs an A. You only giving up a 4th round pick. Tennessee's taking on majority of his cap, at least for this year anyways. This is a move that should help them be able to three-peat, which sounds crazy, but the Chiefs have been playing offensively extremely bad. But Patrick Mahomes has been clutch, and that defense is the best in the league right now. We already saw Buffalo and New York make trades for Amari Cooper and Devontae Adams respectfully. But now I think this move here for the Chiefs definitely ensures that if they do run into the Baltimore Ravens again with how Derrick Henry is cooking and Lamar is coming off a 5-touchdown game, we know that Patrick has the clutch gene. He makes the play that needs to be made more often than not. He has no problem putting his team on his back, but this should help slow down some of his turnovers. I want to say he has 8 interceptions already this season. But to get so many ugly wins and be undefeated, and then you go out and you get, in some case, a luxury pick of DeAndre Hopkins, which is a phenomenal talent, phenomenal wide receiver. This is a guy who is 1,000 yards waiting to happen. I think he only has 15 receptions. That's more so along the lines of who he's been playing with, who his quarterback was. But now you're going from Will Levis to the best quarterback in the game. Tyreek Hill was another player, but with the money and everything, I didn't think he would be traded back to Kansas City. I personally think he misses playing with Patrick Mahomes, especially with the Tua situation and the injuries and whatnot. More so the concussions, however. But D-Hop to the Kansas City Chiefs, you're coupling him now with Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes, Kareem Hunt is running the ball. They're able to make plays. They have a phenomenal kicker. Their special teams is good. The defense is lights out. This team could still add to it and is already a phenomenal team. They're winning and they're not playing good. That says a lot, especially in the NFL. They're not going up against, Division I AA teams or anything like that. They're going up against other NFL teams. They've already beaten Baltimore, so they're currently the number 1 seed in the AFC. It's looking like they'll win their division as usual. And more likely than not, barring anything injury-wise, I anticipate seeing the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC playoffs. I mean, the AFC Championship game, rounding out the playoffs. Patrick Mahomes has just been phenomenal, but when you couple him now with a player of D-Hop's caliber, he knows and understands zone. He understands how to get open. He may not have the speed for separation, but he's a very, very, very good contested catch wide receiver. Travis Kelce, this should open up things for him. You still have Xavier Worthy, who can stretch the field. Mecole Hardman, who can stretch the field as well. Kareem Hunt. And like I said, you are going to get the running back. I just can't think of his name. You're going to get your Pacheco. I'm sorry. You're going to get Pacheco back as well, coming off of his injury. So this is a scary, scary team. It will see how fast and how quick they're able to get on the same sheet of music. But when you have Andy Reid calling the plays, I haven't even brought him up yet. When you have Andy calling the plays, this is just going to be a match made in heaven. I think this might be as close as they can get to having a star caliber wide receiver. You're not going to have the mental lapses. He's a seasoned vet. He's going to be open. He's going to be able to make his catches. He's going to help Patrick out. The one thing that I think is the most important is for the Kansas City Chiefs right now, they're defensively led. When you have a chain mover like D-Hop, coupled with a solid running game, probably the game's best tight end, even though Kelce is up there in age, this is going to keep drives alive. This is going to keep your defense fresh. This is going to keep the other team's offense frustrated. This is going to make the other offense feel like they have to press when they are on the field, because the Chiefs offense are going to be able to drain the clock. They're going to be able to move the field. They're going to be able to frustrate you. Patrick Mahomes is going to make the plays that he needs to make. Overall, I give this A+ trade for the Kansas City Chiefs. Tennessee Titans, they just kind of had to get something for him. I wonder now how much they're willing to sell as they're tanking on their season. All you Tennessee Titans fans who thought I was just being a homer when I was going over what I thought the record would be, I told you. Will Levis is not that guy. He makes boneheaded decisions, and D-Hop will not have to worry about that coming from or going to Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is going to be able to be lights out for him, and he's going to be able to help him tremendously when it comes to the continuing of his legacy. This should be able to put DeAndre Hopkins as a Super Bowl winning receiver. This should definitely be able to help him. And if I'm not mistaken, like I said, I believe he signed for 2 years, so he should be on the roster next year as well. You have a nice veteran who's coming along with some nice young guys. Juju is hurt with a hamstring, but he should be back at some point in time, and he's able to make plays because now he's going to be your 4th or 5th wide receiver. So this is just going to be a lot for teams to stop, and I have to imagine that the NFL is truly, truly pissed at the Tennessee Titans. Not as pissed as they would be if the Chiefs were able to acquire Cooper Kupp, but DeAndre Hopkins is a nice wide receiver, especially, like I said, when you're putting him with the best quarterback in the game. So let me know what you guys think. Like, shares, comment. Let me know who's some players that you could see traded and some other videos that you guys may be interested in, or some players that you could be interested in me talking about. Just let me know. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. And y'all have a good day. I'm out of here.
Spazzing on the beat, they think I'm crazy. Got it under control, babe. You don't want smoke, all you see is the same.
LB tapping, keys and making waves. Ayy.
Step back, keep your distance. Ain't no telling what I just may do. I've been vibing, minding my business. Throw one up if you can relate to. Said if I ain't got it, I make do. Can't be stuck waiting on a breakthrough. And I don't need everybody praying for me. Ain't no telling who you niggas pray to.